Oh boy. Well, good evening, good people. Mark Holmes here. As always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's had a great Monday. The weeks are flying by. We're about to turn into 121 days. It's 122 at the moment, but another 30 minutes from now, it will be 121 days until the kickoff of the season. I, for one, can't wait. It has been so negative. It's been terrible this offseason. Everything has been just bad. And more than any other year, I will say that the Cowboy fans, usually we've rebounded by now, and we them boys again, you know, after the draft and things, and when the team starts getting out on the field. But this year, it's been rough. It's been rough. It's been Cowboy fans at each other's throat, more than usual even. And we had one of those moments, you know, the old saying, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. We heard Najee Harris literally talking and praising Dak Prescott and saying that, you know, it's amazing. I'm paraphrasing that it's amazing that you got a quarterback that you won 12 games year after year, and he doesn't play defense, and it's still not enough for the fans. And I think he's looking at it from the standpoint of what he's had for the last couple of years for quarterbacks. When you have literally been after Big Ben, and Big Ben's last year was not good, he was literally a shell of himself. And going through the guys that they've gone through, he's literally dreaming about playing with a quarterback like Dak Prescott. As spoiled as we are at quarterback position, granted, I get it. We haven't won the Super Bowl, but in 30 years. But, you know, it's been longer since San Francisco's won one. And then you have teams like Buffalo that have never won one, or Minnesota, or the Lions and things. You know, as bad as it seems, it's not as bad as it could be. So we got hyped up because Najee Harris talking about how good Dak Prescott was. And, you know, we put together the pieces of Jerry Jones talking about, you know, that there's been teams, you know, when you circumcise them, the mosquito. There's been teams out there that have won the Super Bowl signing running backs before the trade deadline. Well, the only one has been the Eagles, so I hope you're not using the Eagles as your measuring stick. And I honestly hope that you don't wait until the trade deadline to try and improve the team. But I wouldn't put that past the Cowboys because they always seem to wait till the last minute to do anything. Dak Prescott's contract. So people got hyped. You saw it going around the internet that the Cowboys have interest in Najee Harris, and of course Najee Harris has interest in the Cowboys. Now, Jane Slater, who has become the people's champion after she kind of put the Joneses against the ropes before the draft, says she's talked to people around the Cowboys organization and that there's nothing to the Najee Harris signing. That it is basically clickbait. And that's all there is to that. So there's that. I don't know that it really would matter who the Cowboys signed. If the Cowboys signed anybody, it would just be huge just to think that sake that they actually were trying to bring somebody else in. And see, I'm going to be the one that's going to be going the other direction of everybody else. You know, we hear a lot of people saying, man, we won't be a 7-win team this year. We won't make the playoffs. You know, literally Philly 500 said we're going to be third in the division. I'm not subscribing to all that because I believe we still have a good bit of talent on this roster. We've got some players that are the top 5% of their positions. And when you have those things and they're still young, they're still learning and evolving. And I dare say, for me, that maybe the change of Mike Zimmer might be the difference maker. Our problem has been in the playoffs, we're not physical. We're not those alpha dogs. And I've been saying or talking and listening to others who for years now, when you think about 2020, when D-Law literally said, we're soft on that historically bad defense. We got better, but when it came crunch time or smash mouth football, we didn't have the dogs in the fight that could match up. And I feel like Mike Zimmer, different philosophy, he's more bludgeon you to death than finesse and speed. Maybe that's what this team needs. And maybe the turnover that we had is what's needed to bring in some new blood with a different attitude. We'll have to wait and see how it all works out. But I'm not going to sit here all summer and worry about something that I have no control over. There's an old saying, hope for the best, expect the worst, and you'll never be disappointed. And that's the truth. So, with that being said, I'm a little tired. And I'm going to go take a shower. And I'm going to climb in bed with the woman of my dreams. And hope that tomorrow morning I'll be here with you guys. Remember, good people, tell the people that you love how much you love them. Life is short. Life is precious. And you don't want to waste any of it. So, I try and do that every day. Good night, good people. And I will see you tomorrow. Tell everybody you love them. Peace. Oh, sure.